Alright, so I just wanted to take a very brief moment to talk about glial cells, just because they've been coming up, and things like how to avoid tracing them, what they look like in case you need them for a dust trace if you're a scythe needing to do a dust trace, and that sort of thing, because they don't come up for good reason. I have traced what I believe are a couple here, and I could be wrong. Um, but basically, my telltale factor here is sort of these jagged edges. Like most of the things we trace don't have that many jagged edges around them, and that's because these guys, what they do is they fill in the space between cells. For the most part, that's their general identifier here. They're not the neurons themselves, but they serve other functions, and one of them includes protecting between them for like signal interference, I think. I could be wrong on that. But basically, that is the defining feature that I normally look for is something like that where it looks like they're filling in the space, or these long lines here sort of between nubs. If you see anything with an especially thick border that's sort of a double border, that could be a glial as well. We have one in here in addition. But it is these sort of very thin branches that are jagged and shaped like this that are sort of the telltale signs, at least for me. In the 3D, which I don't use as much to sort of track them down, you sort of have these long nubs here, and the general shape of these longer parts is they look almost sort of webbed. You will see that in normal cells as well, which is why I don't like using it as the deciding factor. But you can sort of see, let's get this in blue. Like it sort of reflects the general, not so much the jaggedness, but the very thin and sort of weaving through nature that glial cells have. Anyway, I hope people find this helpful. I hope it sort of gets you a better idea as to when you're tracing something like this. You know, maybe it's not quite what you're looking for. And yeah, happy tracing.